Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our BigV Championship game between the home team, the Hume City Broncos, and the Camberwell Dragons. The Hume City Broncos have played 9 games this season, won 8 and lost 1. As for the Dragons, they have won 3, lost 7. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim, and our wonderful analyst for today, analyst Owen. And this game, well, even though it is, well, one team who have not found a lot of form versus one team who is very in form, anything can happen in basketball, Owen.
Yeah, we've just seen that in our women's match today with, the bottom of the ladder, Warrandyte Venom defeating the Lady Broncos, who were sitting in 6th with a couple of wins under their belt. We've got second place Hume City against 10th place Camberwell Dragons. But Camberwell have had a couple of wins in their last couple of games. And Hume City, well, they've only lost to 1 game for the season so far, so they're on a streak.
And Elijah, Zach, Kavion,
and we're off.
Attacks the cup, put back, yes! Straight away on the scoreboard. Robert Coleman with a putback. And they mean business from the get-go. Camberwell for the Dragons. 4-3. Back iron, good rebound by the Ocean man, Zach Ocean McKenzie. Can he pot the Ocean? No, he dishes, gives it with the assist. From the outside, jab, drive, in the lane, takes it to the cup, too strong. Here they come, Dragons a little bit slow in transition. Corner, over the top, posting up. Swing, quick ball, quick motion, quick movement. This is great to see. This is what we love to see in BigV. Taking on his opponent off the cross, bounce pass. Oh, good D. Well read there by the Broncos.
Yeah, great. Nearly an open layup there, but good strip. And there's only 1 second. They got the shot off before the shot clock violation. And Elijah off.
Posting up for more real estate. The hook shot, no good. That was by Robert Coleman. Drives the lane, yes! Opening basket for Sean Conway. Their import for the Dragons. Tight game. It's going to be physical. Jab, drive, sticking with it. Oh, went upstairs and it got fouled. Kayvon Green tried to take it to the cup, but he absorbed the contact for 2 shots.
Yeah, that's a typical Kayvon move. Taking it strong, drawing contact. He'll spend plenty of time at the free throw line today.
We've already got a comment on the live stream. Twinkle says the Dragons will win.
Oh.
Okay, so that's...
He's predicting an upset.
Well, I'm just trying to be objective. Home court commentators, but being objective here. The Dragons coming out with a bit of a raw corner. Sidestep, 3. Bang! Good start. Good shot by the Dragons. Number 13, their captain, Ben Crow. Lost the handle, gets it back. Looking for the handoff. From the outside, they've got to penetrate. Between the legs. Takes it, good D.
Block.
Very, very good defense. Transition for the Dragons, pulls it. No money. And now the Broncos just slowing it down a little bit. Catch, pump fake. Lost the handle, gets it back. And it's looking a little bit scrappy in terms of offensive execution. And he got a piece of it. Elijah Sofaliu Polu.
Yeah, it's good attempt at that name.
I try my best, man.
He does get all sorts, and I know I don't say it totally 100% correctly anytime.
Rims out.
Andre with another 3-point attempt.
Turn. Oh, the turn and the burn. Switch on the afterburners. Cave Kevion Green. This is a frenetic pace that both teams are playing at. This is what we want to see, Owen.
Yeah. I think again, it's a little bit need to find the groove. Both teams just trying to settle down into what their game plan is.
Well, Hume, floater off the bank. The banker is no good transaction. Dragons, corner, should have taken the shot, gives up the three with a pass and stuffs it in.
Our first dunk of the game from Reeves.
That's Michael Reeves, their other import. Swing. Baseline, lost the handle, tried to sell it a little bit there. Mr. Green, Mr. Ricardo Time.
Yeah, good hands by Lockie Viney there.
Hume trailing by 2, off target. Lets it go, still going to be Hume to inbound with over 10 seconds to go on the shot clock.
Yeah, not the greatest entry pass there from Coleman to hit the side of the backboard. And he'll get the inbounds pass.
Zach. McKenzie for the 3. Off target. Gets it back though. No, goes the other way, says the referee. And our 2 referees for today is Anthony Zolbenos and Alex Husing. Zolbenos, should I say. We do apologize if we get any pronunciations incorrect. Trent Andre, off the ball fake, lost the handle. He just literally dropped the ball.
He dunked it in his mind before he had the ball.
You would know a thing or two about that, being ex-player.
Yeah, couldn't ever dunk it like that. But, yeah, plenty of times when I went up without the ball.
Zach Ocean McKenzie for the 3. He's currently on the roster for the FIBA 3x3 team for New Zealand that won in Malaysia last year. 3x3 under 23 Nations Cup. Here comes Zach. He can fly. Zach, attack. Put back. Ooh, couldn't put that away, but he will go to the charity stripe. Zach McKenzie.
Bit of a double team on the rebound there from both Coleman and McKenzie, out rebounding Reeves, who's actually gone and taken a seat. And number 12, Mel Queenie, has come into the game for his first minutes.
Apparently, the coach said it's Alex Melqueenie. So, mate, I always listen to the players and the coaches, so they tell me this.
I'll stick with that for the rest of the game then.
Yeah, good job, mate. Dragons, whipping, looking. This is tight defense by the Hume boys. Takes it to the rack.
Viney.
And nobody was there. Open invitation to the rim. And Mr. Lachlan Viney got that shot to go. 10-9. Still Hume leading by 1. McKenzie trying to jab and shoot and couldn't get that to go. Good rebound by Crow. Crow collects. Crow up top. Looking for the handoff. Pass. Corner. Rise and shoot. Couldn't get that to go. Time. In the nick of time for that rebound.
Getting some open looks.
Yeah, they are actually. Coleman. Launches. Hits the front iron. Camberwell. Nope. That was a good call by the referee.
Yeah.
Foot on the line by Sean Conway.
Misjudging that poked back rebound towards the baseline. Crow unable to save it back for the Jets.
Time. And he tries to lay it up and in. Mr. Green. And Green will go to the charity stripe. And already Green tonight with 3 points, 33% from the field. But has not chalked up a stat on the rebounds, assists, or steals columns. He's a quick, dynamic player, a little bit undersized. And puts that away. And this is one man. You'll have to really stick with him like glue. Go man to man. 2 out of 2 for Kavion Green. Trent Andre would like to work it from the outside first. Look for cutters. Couldn't get that to go. Zach McKenzie with the easy rebound. Zach McKenzie playing quarterback and bringing it up. Zach McKenzie almost lost it. They're trying to play that quick up-tempo ball. Strong move. Couldn't finish. Transition with the skip pass. Dragons.
Yeah. Uncharacteristically not finishing off around the rim, Kevin Green.
Almost with the steal by McKenzie. Fires. Drops it in for the triple.
That looked good from the hand. Crow with the triple.
Yep, we got 6 points and 1. He gets... Nope, basket doesn't count. Check that. Offensive foul because of a pushing foul.
Yeah, no. Great defense by Crow. He gets the right way. And that was a pretty easy call for the official.
Brings it up. Sean Conway. Conway in the lane. Bounce pass. Up. Tried to tap. Picked up by Time. Ricardo. Oh, gives up the 3. Euro step. Takes it. And taps it in. A nice tap by Robert Coleman to get another 2 for Hume.
Yeah, again, good penetration from Green, but has to have offensive rebound and putback to get a score.
Good defense by McKenzie. He really put his elbow in there. Time. Releases from the wing. Yes! Splash down 3-pointer for Keenan Gorski.
He's the specialty 3-point shooter.
Attacks. Oh, 2 shots. I thought that was a 50-50 call, in my opinion, of course.
Yeah, and the never really established themselves, and the contact was there.
And the foul was committed by Gorski. And Keenan Gorski, 3 points so far, 1 rebound, 1 foul. Gets low, got the flow, and put this away, or put it away. Sean Conway, who has had 2 points today. He hasn't missed a shot. He's accurate as anything, as an arrow, as an archer. Time, playing the point guard position. Zach McKenzie now on the bench. Time, up top. Gorski. Ooh, step back. Yes, rounds it in.
If the layups aren't going for it, then why not pull up and shoot a long 2? See if that's going to work for you.
Dragons, long 3. Hits the rim, but couldn't go down. Time, always there in the nick of time for the rebounds. Good pass, up. Tip. Nope. Dragons got the numbers. Here they come. Bounce pass. Oh, good defense and transition defense by the Broncos. Bullet pass. Corner. Drive. Dish. Out. Fires. No go. Dragons trying to breathe fire themselves. In the lane. Another turnover by the Dragons. Another bullet pass.
4 early turnovers by the Dragons.
That's what were you saying, big guy? 4 turnovers already.
Yeah, you want to keep your turnovers under 10 for the game, and 4 in the first 8.5 minutes, or 9 minutes of the first quarter. Camberwell might have to look at that ball security issue.
Kavion Green gets the bouncing in at the moment he's the leading scorer in this game with 8 points. And as you can see from the stats there, everyone, 33%. But him and Ricardo Time really controlling that backcourt combination, really controlling the tempo. Dragons struggling a little bit, and with those turnovers, like Owen was saying, tap, transition, Euro step, tries to Euro it, and he got tied up. And the coaches asking the questions to the referee.
Yeah, massive contact there.
Well, there was no question if you ask me. That was
lead official hadn't made the ground up to the baseline yet, and was helped out well by his trail official.
Well, Green, with his free throws, he likes to hit the iron first and then go in. He must have heard me. Swish.
He's got 11 points now. As 11-point opening term. Great production, even at 33% from the field.
Yep, exactly well said. Zach McKenzie back on the court. They've got so much depth. A lot of New Zealand players out. Good D. Leans in. Yes, and one. He gets the hoop and the harm. Nicely done by Sean Conway, who is their best player thus far. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 67% from the field. And one thing I like about Sean Conway, he got no fear. He just goes at it even though he's not the biggest guy on the court.
Yeah, good perseverance there. Battled through contact, loose balls to get that 3-point play to go.
On the court right now, Delis Matatea. Oh, what a move. What a basket. And they are relentless in their pursuit of good execution and perfection. 3, no good. Rebound.
Could have been a bit of contact on the arm on that shot.
McKenzie posting up.
Broncos getting away with it one there.
Not long left in this period. McKenzie between the legs. Dribbling between the legs. Drive. Pulls. On the money.
Gorski.
And McKenzie trying to deny. Good job by...
Won't go.
By the Broncos and Zach McKenzie. Excellent shooting. An excellent shot by Keenan Gorski. And Owen, they have they started off a little bit slow, the home team, the Hume City Broncos. But halfway through the first quarter, they really flexed their muscle. And those 4 turnovers by the Dragons didn't help.
Yeah, there's a bit of domination happening here. I think, there's a couple imports, good imports for the Dragons, but the rest of the team looks quite young.
Yeah, they do.
You did describe Green as being undersized, but against the Dragons, I think there's overall the Dragons are undersized as compared to
the Broncos,
the home team.
Yeah. What I see with him is a little bit undersized compared to other players.
In his position,
but
absolutely.
his explosiveness,
his athleticism,
the way he handles the dribble.
Yeah.
Absolutely, he's nasty excellent handle. So really great player to watch actually, and he's not afraid to attack the tin.
Yeah, absolutely. That's his game, and I don't know what the foul count was at it in that quarter, but plenty of trips to the free throw line for the Broncos, with 10 as opposed to only 3 for Camberwell. And I think that's going to be a bit of a consistent story for each quarter as we go through.
For the Broncos, they have brought back on Keenan Gorski, Zach McKenzie, number 41. And also Darius Matatea. Bit of contact, bounce pass, lost the handle. Matatea, yes! Lays it up and in. Darius Matatea.
Yeah, straight into the game. He's only played the 60 seconds before this half, before this quarter. And, yeah.
Hayden McIntosh also on the court. Playing defense. Well, good disruption. Deflection right there by Keenan Gorski. He's played quite well, Mr. Gorski.
Yeah. Last year was one of the starters. Here could be a dunk.
Elevate, detonate. Boom time. Zach Ocean McKenzie.
You've been waiting for that one, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. Bounce pass. Fade away. And the referee blew it down, holding foul.
Yeah, Gorski's going to pick up his second foul. But Gorski was one of the starters last year before an injury, and this year has come on in the first rotation. But most prolific three-point shooter in the team.
And the Dragons, in my opinion, just looking a little bit frustrated at the moment. They haven't scored in this quarter yet. Whereas the Hume team have put 4 points in this quarter. Darius, he handles the ball well. Good defensive player. Launches the long three. Bang! Fires that from the outside.
That's his second three for the night.
Keenan Gorski hits another three. Like Owen said, his second triple for this game.
8 points in only 5 minutes so far. And that's going to be Mackenzie's first personal.
And going to the bench right now, number 41. Lost the handle again, but they recovered it. Corner, three, good.
Andre.
That's a lot better. Trent Andre. Their first bucket of the period.
14-point difference. And Broncos have picked up 3 early fouls too.
Cross, drive, attacks. Could not put that away. Darius Matatea.
And they've filled up the team foul count already. That's 14 fouls in 2 minutes and 9 seconds of this term. So every foul after this, free throws for the Dragons.
Trying to break that press behind the back. Handled well. Oh, good move. Very, very good move. That's a highlight reel. Matthew Hart, a lot of heart taking it to the cup. Darius. Thought about the step back. Gorski. Elijah. McKenzie. Not the best pass. Posting up, trying to get some more real estate. Yes. Robert Coleman has a bit of handbags and physicality.
Yeah. I don't think there was any malice in that, but just get out of my way sort of thing.
And Anthony Mariani on court for...
Yeah, getting some early minutes.
It's good to see that coach Matt Foster can rotate his bench. This is a man who's a little bit undersized. Feed. Pump fake. Lean in. Oh, nice. Bounce and in. Yeah. Matthew Hart with another basket.
Yeah, I don't know why Reeves gave that up when he's under the under the basket himself.
For the three. Back iron. Tap. Good rebound. Dragons playing a little bit better with a bit more confidence. Trying to penetrate. Lost the handle. Too fancy on the dribble, but it did come off. It did come off Anthony Mariani, so it is going to be Dragons to inbound with 18 seconds to go. 6:39. Corner. Goes for the triple. Yes!
Ooh.
Three is good. By the big man, Michael Reeves.
Yeah, Reeves showing some shooting prowess there.
Yeah, some good range. And the Broncos cannot get complacent. Fires a long one. Too strong. Keeps it alive. No, but turns it over. Dragons with the package. On the spin. Nice spin. Wing. Baseline. Out. Swing. Gives up the three and takes it to the cup. Yes! Strong move. Tough shot made.
That's Hart again.
By Matthew Hart.
He's got 6 quick points in this second term.
Is he trying to write the post on social media? You gotta have heart when you take it to the cup. Ooh, no offensive foul.
And
yes.
A very easy flopping call there, called by the referee. They'll get a warning.
Oh!
And
Tried to lob it and tried to connect for the dunk, but
it would go down as a dunk, even though it didn't go straight through.
yeah. Coleman posting up, double team.
Reeves.
Collects in the lane, drives, couldn't finish with the left hand. Gets his pump fake. Yes.
Elijah on the second and third attempts.
Sofa Liu Polu, Elijah, the man they call E. He needs a screen. Screen set by Reeves. Extended layup. And I thought it came off Coleman, but the referee said no. All the Dragons players agreeing with me, saying, hey, didn't that come off number 7, Mr. Robert Coleman?
The call's been reversed.
Well, I thought it did come off Coleman, so good decision by the referee. That's good deliberation.
And the flopping warning's been adjudicated as well.
Jab, drive. Lost. Takes the long two, drops it in for the swish.
Hart wants to take control of this game.
Matthew Hart.
Inspired performance in these few minutes of the second term.
Zach, kick, corner three. Couldn't get the drop. Rebound though. Out, fires. Too strong. Zach went up for the rebound, but collided with a few Dragons players.
Conway gets the boards.
Dragons playing with a bit more common deflection. And it is going to be Dragons ball because it came off. It came off Green. Down outside.
Could be
Hart. Hart. He's got the heater on. Runner tries to do the bank shot. Put back. Oh, as he went upstairs, there was some contact. So the referee blowing it down, saying that
McKenzie called for the foul there.
Lachlan Viney draws the foul, and like you said, Zach McKenzie
picks up his first, and Viney getting the offensive rebound over the top of McKenzie.
That's Viney's third point of the game. 33% from the field. 4 assists though, which is no surprise because he is sharing the ball quite well. But at the moment, 7 turnovers committed by the Dragons. Only 1 by Hume. McKenzie, oh, nicely done. Spin move, left hand. He thought he was fouled. got the finish. Viney
Takes it out to a 7-point lead.
fires. In and out. They've got to rebound a lot better, the Broncos. Viney, bounce pass, takes it and sticks it in. This is good stuff in this late quarter by the Dragons. McKenzie, get your hands off me, he says. Double teamed, swing, jab, shoot. Good! 3 is good by Kavion Green.
McKenzie called for a foul, and the Broncos. The points were good. Points were good. Mackenzie's called for a second personal for holding on the rebound, but he was the one who ended up on the floor. Love to get a replay on that one, but Broncos.
The 3 counted. So,
3 counted.
Yeah, but there was that foul by McKenzie. That's why the referee stopped the play.
Yeah. It will stick with Camberwell, and that's 2 quick fouls for McKenzie. But we are nearly through our
3:07 to go.
Second quarter. Yeah, a bit of a weird one there. And we've got an 8-point game due to that Green triple in the face of our second quarter man, Hart.
Well, he's been fantastic, hasn't he, Hart?
Yeah.
He's just, like you said, undersized, doesn't matter. He's just going for it. Even though he's the leading scorer for the Dragons, 8 points, 1 rebound, and hasn't missed a shot today, but with his driving layups, he's been phenomenal in keeping his team in the game. They are 8 points down. And Zach McKenzie giving the referee some back chat. He's got to be careful.
On Andre at the line from that resulting foul in the bonus. He makes both.
Time back in the PG position. McKenzie. Great, lost the handle, good steal, but he gets it back. Looks how he reached in like a Superman. Dragons up. No, the lob pass was no good. Bounce, fly, yes! Strong move to the hole. They are playing at a frenetic pace, like a video game, Owen.
Yeah, what a great passage of play. And the result is a held ball and Broncos possession arrow.
And time will inbound this. 2:35 to go.
Looks like Green picked up a bit of a dead elbow.
Yeah, he's
on that last play when Conway ripped the ball out of his arms.
On to the bench he goes.
Gorski back in the game.
Gorski, time.
The mismatch down low.
Gorski thought about the 3. Gorski takes it to the cup. Yes! And 1. He gets the finish and the foul. And he will go to the free throw line for a potential 3-point play. Courageous and combative Keenan Gorski.
Yeah, I think the personal is going to be awarded to Conway for a hands foul. I didn't see that happen, but Gorski's going to take that every day of the week and go to the line for a 3-point play, which he completes.
Well, he's been phenomenal today, Gorski. Team player.
And he's pushed it beyond a 10-point lead.
11 points. Him and Zach McKenzie, the leading scorers in this game. 4 to 3. Off target. But they get it back. Up and in. Nicely done by Trent Andre. Hume playing at a frantic pace. Bounce. Swing. Launch. Bang!
What team basketball.
That is great motion and a nice finish.
Yeah, from one side of the court, around the horn, all the way. We're actually seeing some great team basketball from both teams, but that was exceptional from the Broncos.
Take flight and lay it up and in. Elijah Sofa Leopolu in the lane, shoots. Nice. Good shot by Sean Conway. Time. Spin. Tied up. McKenzie gets it back. Goes the other way. Look at Zach McKenzie celebrating like it's a New Year's Eve party.
I think there was a bit of facetiousness in that response to a foul being called in his favour.
Look at that pass! Oh! Goes to the rim and flushes it down. Nobody looking and napping.
Alley-oop dunk for the three-point play. Forces that one through the rim, and Conway's going to be awarded the foul.
Zach McKenzie.
He's up to 16 points already.
Puts it away.
Make that 17.
Three-point play converted, and he is the leading scorer in this game. Zach, I call him Aquaman because his middle name is Ocean, and he looks like the Aquaman too. I'm sure some girls will think he's better looking than Jason Momoa.
I think he's going to have to put a few pounds on.
Actually, if you look at Zach, the way he was jogging earlier, looked like he rolled his ankle a little bit.
Look, when you're that tall and skinny, you're bound to tweak an ankle, knee, back, shoulder, neck.
Fair. And all of the above and the below.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, great play from the inbounds to get that's the highlight of the game so far. The alley-oop dunk from the sideline play and turning it into the three-point play. We got another timeout to Camberwell. Dragons, they're finding themselves down by 14 now, the biggest margin of the game.
Yeah. No, I mean, those turnovers that you were talking about earlier in the game, Owen, it's really coming back to haunt them. They've got 8 at the moment compared to the 2 of the Broncos. But every time they get in the lane, every time they try to attack the rim, that's where they lose it a little bit. And, you know, that's where they lose the hand. That's where they lose the package. And then the Broncos are so quick in transition. They've got guys who have got speed, aerial skills, and their basketball IQ is very, very mature and intelligent. So just knowing when to be. Look at that, you know, that alley-oop dunk. Nobody was looking. Everybody was looking at the floor, looking at the scoreboard. Okay, while you're napping, here we go. Time. Screen set by McIntosh.
The call from Time is money. And Gorski says, okay, money time it is. He's another triple. Gorski up to 14 points himself as well.
Takes it to the rack. Good D. That's good D. They clogged the lane. The Hume Broncos. And 12 seconds left in the shot clock. 27.3 seconds on the
half.
Clock.
In the half.
In the period. On the flyby, fires. Back iron. 2 guys went up for the rebound. Here they come. Like a locomotive. Euro step. Yes! Fancy stuff. And dunk time. No, layup time. So both teams just traded baskets.
Yeah.
Just over 5 seconds to go. Time. Blows by. Time.
And that's definitely a foul. That's going to be a foul on Viney. Blocking foul. Never really got his position. Great take to the basket with the clock running down by Ricardo.
Elijah on court for these last few seconds. Time, nothing but net. Bricks the second. No. Lane infringement. He will get another shot.
It's not college ball, and yeah, the American. We have a clock reset as well. College games, they're not as strict on the lane violation as we are here in Australia and FIBA rules, and I think Conway got done by just that.
Exactly. Well said, man.
So we're going to have to reset the clock down to 4 seconds again.
The Dragons still sticking with it. I do admire the Dragons for not giving up and just having that hustle to go at it. Like you said, undersized, but full of Matthew Hart.
But yeah, they're going to take quite a deficit into half time. 18-point the margin. Well, 2.2 is the reset.
Time. Gets the bouncing in. Extends the lead. And Coach Matt Forster will not be too fussed. He just said, pick up a man. They're going to heave it. Long.
Three-quarter court. Side of the rim. Save that camera. Good work, cameraman, saving the ball. And that's half-time.
Half-time right here at Broadmeadows. It is the home team. The Hume City Broncos 64 over the Camberwell Dragons 45. And some very, very interesting stats. Quite even in the rebound department, 20-19. Assists 10-8 in favor of the Broncos, of course. Steals 5-1, but those turnovers, Owen, two committed by the Broncos, 8 by the Dragons. That is where the Dragons are falling apart and losing points from turnovers.
Yeah. Turnovers, coach killers, or coaching killers. Yeah, way too high in the turnover count. Can't have that many turnovers in one half, let alone a full game of basketball. And also didn't take advantage of the bonus foul situation there in that second quarter, did the Dragons, with Hume City racking up they're a full foul count, team foul count, with only 3 minutes in the half done. And with 7 minutes of bonus situation, they didn't really make the use. Campbell didn't make use of it. The out-muscled free throws, double the free throw attempts from the Broncos. Campbell is sending them to the line too many times as well. But that's the maturity and I think the experience showing through of Hume City over our Camberwell visitors.
Exactly, and just a big shout out to all our viewers who are watching. There's one name that I can't pronounce. I think that's in Mandarin. So, Wopututao, which means I don't know in Mandarin. So, Toipuchi, which means sorry in Mandarin. But to Knock Lizzie, I think from America, Twinkle, Rexon, thanks for your comments. Keep them coming in multiple languages, and we'll try our best to dissect it and read out the positive comments.
Yeah.
For me, Ben Ibrahim and Owen Peach taking a 7.5-minute break, but when we come back, it's the second half, the game between the Hume City Broncos and the Camberwell Dragons, right here on the Big V Championship. Don't go away. We'll see you soon. And welcome back, everyone, to our game between the Hume City Broncos and the Camberwell Dragons right here on the Big V Championship Season 2025. If you're just joining us for the very, very first time in this game, Hume City up by 9, well, quite a bit, 64-45 over the Dragons. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim and Owen Peach. And Owen, is there what I mean, objectively speaking, to make it an interesting game, what do the Dragons need to do to get back into this game?
I think they need to play for another 5 years together.
Ouch. That's what you call blunt force trauma, mate.
Yeah, I just think they're. I was explaining this to someone at halftime. Their game craft is just being outshined.
Yeah.
By the Broncos. They're out-muscled in nearly every position.
I couldn't agree with you more. Green. There you go, out-muscled.
Case in point right there. Viney being taken to town by Green.
From the outside. Penetrates, lost the handle, another turnover. Zach McKenzie, bounce, no, throw by the bounce. Releases for the 3, good in the nick of time, Ricardo time for the triple. Bang time.
Yeah, we're nearly hitting double figure turnovers for Camberwell. And there's just not enough scoring options either. Conway.
Off the cross, up, and there it is. Speaking about scoring options.
Reeves is doing his part, but and everyone's like contributing in parts, but there's no real scoring threat as Conway is for the Dragons.
The jab and shoot time, takes another shot, reload, way off target, and 2 shots for Kavion Green, who's had a very, very solid game. 17 points, 50% from the field, 2 rebounds. And he will go to the line. Very powerful, impactful player. Puts this away. And they are second on the table before this game. And
yeah, not sure they'll be able to take top spot for this game, but
I think they're 1 game behind Keysborough, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
we'll check the ladder before the end of the game.
With a shimmy and the 3-point drop.
No, long 2.
Long 2. There you go. Check. That's why they make that call called check that. Sean Conway with a long 2. Attacks the rim, up and in, and 1. He is having a field day at the moment. Kavion Green with his 21st point of the game with that bucket. 55%, 2 rebounds. And he's setting the tone, not just in this game, this season.
Yeah, really. He's a leader of this team through and through. He's been around the club for a couple of years now. And he's looking for another 30-point game, I reckon, tonight.
Cross.
And
on the move.
Crow just picked up his 4th personal foul as well.
Knocked that triple in. Sean Conway from 3-ball land. The Dragons, they don't believe in Owen's 5-year plan. They want the 5-minute plan. McKenzie drops it in the ocean. Aquaman. I think it's either Aquaman or Green who's leading the charts. Stop, kick, rise and shoot. Couldn't get that to go. Bank shot is good. The running bank shot by Michael Reeves. Like you said, Owen, he's doing his part, Michael Reeves.
Yeah, he's up to 13 points now. Conway with 16 and 6 rebounds, and that was his 3rd assist.
High arcing shot, couldn't get that to go down. Outlet. Off the cross, attacks, and one. He beats his opponent, Robert Coleman, off the dribble, took it to the rack, scored, and collected the foul at the same time.
Yeah, had the mismatch, had to go at him, and was snazzy enough to be able to jag a foul, get the bucket, go to the line for an extra 3-point play.
18 points down. He makes that 17. A big double-digit lead for the Broncos. They're trying to press now.
Yeah, 3/4 court press.
Turnover.
Nearly results in a turnover.
Nearly. Corner. Heavy pass, touch pass. Coleman up top, straightaway tray. Bang! Great shot by Elijah Sofaliupolu.
Yeah, and that's going to create a timeout for Camberwell. Coach King from the Dragons has called his first timeout of the second half, and they're down by 20. Don't know what words of wisdom he's got for his Dragons.
He's drawing up his strategic 5-year plan that you just told him about.
I might have been a little bit, I'm a little bit mean saying it's a 5-year plan, but
no. But you know what, Owen? I mean, let's be very fair. You're the analyst. You've been there as a ref. You've been there as a player. I'm sure you've done some coaching along the way as well.
I have.
And you've seen it all from the grassroots to the end. And so someone like you to say something like that, that's fine. Seriously, I'm not trying to defend you or anything. That's fine because you've seen how the basketball Victoria evolve.
Yeah.
And what is needed to go to this level. I mean, look at the Hume team. I mean, in my opinion, out of all the teams that I've commentated on in this league this year, so far, I'm going to be shocked when I say this, I think they're the best.
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, the way they're playing today, that is. I mean, if they bring this level of intensity, this level of execution every week,
they're definitely going to vie for the flag this
year.
Yeah,
definitely. I mean, you'd be silly to not tip them. RMIT, in my opinion, the dark horse. And Keysborough and Hume and McKinnon.
Right.
Those top 3. So, but anything can happen, right?
Absolutely. Back to the action, 20-point difference, 6.5 minutes to go.
He gives up the 3 on the drive. Baseline jumper, couldn't connect. Good hustle. Outside, on the wing for the 3-point sting. No, good rebound though.
Multiple opportunities here for the Dragons to find that bucket.
Pops out and shoots. Too strong. Coleman with an easy rebound, and he takes his time.
Bit of patience here called by the Broncos.
Bounce pass, Coleman, corner. McKenzie lines up for the 3. Rims out, tap. Dragons, transition. Fast and furious. Got to take the shot. They're trying to get an open look. Take it now. Way off target, but it was a good look by Matthew Hart. A little bit rushed by the Hart man. Holding it, trying to draw in the defenders. Rise and shoot, too short. Dragons, behind the back, handling it well. Gives up the three, cuts down the middle, lost the handle, but Zach McKenzie got a piece of that, so it is going to be Dragons inbound.
Yeah, bit of scrappy play there for for the last minute and a half there, but yeah, not really many open looks by either team.
They're trying to keep it tight. Off the cross, can he make some barbecue sauce? Yes.
Conway, 18 points and 7 rebounds.
Bounce pass, time. Trying to stretch the floor, swing. Out for the three up top. Didn't get that to go down. Dragons, here they come in transition. They're trying to turn their defense into some good offense. Deflection. And where's that going?
Yeah,
Owen?
yeah, it'll be Dragons ball. McIntosh getting his hands in the way of that outlet pass.
Rise and shoot. Didn't go down. Time. Bounce. Not the best pass by Deris. Dragons playing like a steam train locomotive. Oh, technical. Oh, okay.
And
this is Aji Baji.
that came out of nowhere.
No, we didn't see that coming, did we?
And I think there's probably going to be some unsportsmanlike fouls called here. Oh, and maybe a disqualifying foul.
The referee's deliberating. Well, they already called the technical before the handbags went everywhere.
Disqualifying foul on both teams.
On both players.
Both players.
So that's Lachlan Viney from the Dragons.
Yeah, 2 double disqualifying fouls.
And Deris Matatia.
For high contact, I believe is the reasoning. There was yeah.
He gets ejected.
Yeah, but it will also be Viney who has to go to the locker rooms as well.
So double ejection.
Yeah.
Whoa, it is very rare have I seen that. I haven't seen that in a long time.
No.
But it does happen.
Viney's still on the bench. But he'll be collected by the game supervisor. And the game situation, a reluctant Viney does leave the court. So it will be Dragons ball. It's the initial foul.
So Viney and Matatia, should I say, both ejected, which is a very, very big shame. But game back on. The Dragons and the Broncos will go at it. This is Jaden Lyon now on court, one of the role players of this team. On the wing, on the drive, bounce pass, lost the handle, Thomas James. 4 minutes and 3 seconds to go. It is Hume City who are bossing this 79-61 on the wing. This is Noah McKenzie.
Some of the spirit of the game has been lost.
Yeah.
It feels like out here.
Extended layup by Ricardo Time. And Ricardo Time, with his 5th point of the game, goes right at McKenzie. And tries to go past it to the other side. And that was way, way too heavy for Sean Conway, who was trying to look for Matthew Hart, who was in the opposite corner. 81-61, literally a 20-point ball game, and I do agree with you, Owen. There's some awkwardness in the air, you know.
Some of the air has been let out of the basketball, I think. Yeah. But here we go. I think it'll pick back up in not too much time. And we've got on the court Lai for his first minutes.
Up top, McKenzie asking for it. Don't forget, there's 2 McKenzies on this team. Skip pass. Takes the shot.
Gorski can't make the 3.
And
probably the only one he's missed all night so far.
Yeah, well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. Corner pocket 3. Bang! Splash down 3. Good shot by Ben Crow, the team captain. Good press. Corner. Out. Takes the 2, gets his first basket of the game. Hayden McIntosh. And the cabinet maker makes that shot. In the lane, posting up. Strong move, good block, but it was a foul. Noah McKenzie, that was a good denial, but a little bit too much skin contact there.
Yeah. Down low body, I believe. And James is going to go to the line for his first free throws.
Yeah, well, he hasn't played that very many minutes.
No,
5:51 to be exact.
Can make his first one, though. Camberwell, a perfect 9 from 9 from the stripe.
Camberwell.
That's unbelievable. Oh, and there we go. Commentator's curse again.
There you go, man. Catch and shoot. Couldn't put that away. Skip pass. McKenzie. This is Zach McKenzie. McIntosh tried to bank it in, but couldn't get it to go. But they get it back, the Broncos. Another skip pass. Step back 3. Backs up and hits the 3. Kaboom! Explodes it from the outside. What a basket by Keaton Gorski. Another one.
Yeah, he's up to 16 points in only 13 minutes. Was that a dunk by
Well,
our
not
man
really.
Hart?
No, he lost the handle in the air, but it rattles. Oh, good block. Here they come. Hart. He's in trouble. He's tied up. Straight away. Oh, what a block. Access denied. Oh, no, you don't. You need a bit more credits to get into our freeway.
Thought he had all the time in the world. But,
yes.
Green able to trace back. And
nice crossover. And good job, good work there done by Jaden Lai. He deserves the credit, even though his teammate Thomas James got the basket.
75 seconds left in the quarter.
McKenzie, not McKenzie, sorry. Check that. Yeah, that is McKenzie. No, McKenzie. Long 3. Rebound.
Gorski with a heat check.
Gorski. Jaden Lai. He's quick. He's stuck. But his teammate shoots for the 3. Yes! 3 ball is good from Matthew Hart. Don't you agree? He's their best player today.
He's done exceptionally well. What is he up to? 13 points, 4 rebounds.
Responds straight away.
Absolutely.
Elijah Safaliupolu with a big shot from downtown. Over 14 seconds to go. And
so only 2-second game shot clock difference.
Goes for the triple. Too strong. Gotta shoot now.
Oh.
He just went up for it.
Mackenzie could have actually prevented that basket going in if he touched it on the way down, but it wasn't going to be successful anyway. And there's been a little bit of a resurgence from Camberwell, bringing it back to 16 points.
Well, 88 to 72. Their turnovers are still in double digits, but they picked up only a few turnovers compared to the first half. And the Broncos picking up a few turnovers as well, but it's now 12-4 in terms of the turnovers. Rebounds, quite even, 31 to 29 in favor of the Dragons. But
yeah, even the assists.
They're quite, you know what, if you look across the board, just, you know, they're quite even in terms of the stats, but field goal shooting percentage, you got to give it to the Broncos. They've executed.
Absolutely. Much better from downtown. 9 of 21 as opposed to 7 of 22. Turnovers, we've talked about. We won't get back into that. Yeah, a few extra steals from the Broncos as well. Yeah, I think it's the number of threats that the Broncos have had. Gorski has come in with only 15 minutes of play. He's got 16 points. Green's got 23 points in 21 minutes. Mackenzie's got 20 points in about 24 minutes of play. Well, they're all, like, the main threats are scoring at 1 point a minute. That's really good going.
Exactly.
To have 3 or 4 players in double digits up around that 20-point mark, scoring at a point a minute. I don't know about this fashion statement about wearing 2 different colored shoes.
Well, mate, it's a different generation.
Yeah.
You know,
maybe he needs one color for his left foot, one color is for his right foot. Just like I need my socks to be labeled left and right. I don't know.
I'll just be happy with clean socks, to be honest. Anyway, socks and shoes. And now I'm looking at the shoes of all the players.
We're back into fourth quarter action.
That's right. With me, Ben Ibrahim, and Owen Peach. The game, Mackenzie open, gives up the 3. High arcing, not quite. They get the rebound. The Dragons bringing it up as quickly as they can. Blows by. Takes it to the rack. Extended layup. Oh, that was a good move. And he will go to the line. Surprise, surprise. It is the one and only Matthew Hart, who's got 13 points, 75% from the field, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. He's just keeping this team in this game. Like Owen said, they haven't had too many scoring options, but Hart is the main man. Compared to the Broncos, who've had a multitude of scorers. Green with 23, Gorski with 16. Elijah with 12, Mackenzie with 20. And hits the deck hard. 2 shots. The physicality of this game has been relentless by both teams. If you're a team that doesn't, if you're a type of team and player that likes contact, don't come to this game.
Yeah.
Or don't play in this game, shall I say?
Yeah. The James thought he had a good block there, but really, that's not going to count because he did body check quite hard before that and sent Green to the free throw line.
25 points for Kavion Green. 2 rebounds, 1 block. Hart. Screen. The fake. Hart relocating. Hart off the handoff. Drives. Yes. Beats McIntosh off the dribble to take it to the rack and score.
He's got some springs in those
oh,
black
he does.
boots.
Those black shoes, mate. You like black shoes? The color?
Yeah.
Push shot. Couldn't get that to go down by McIntosh. Hayden McIntosh, youth player, MVP once upon a time. And blocked, but there was contact. Sean Conway went for the runner. He was denied by Mr. Green.
But also fouled in the process.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. So, yeah. It looked good.
Yeah.
But there was contact. When there's contact, end the story.
That's it.
Puts that away.
The curse is real now again, potentially. Could go get his 20th point for the match, Sean Conway. I'm glad I didn't put him off.
There you go, man. You must be his good luck charm. Pressing.
Charm or a curse, I'm not sure what I am.
Mackenzie, almost triple teamed. Trying to play some tight defense. Foul. Dragons just going into a little bit of a zone, 2-3 zone. Inbound. Elijah. Mackenzie. On the spin. Fade away. Mackenzie.
Too tall for Conway on the other of the outstretched arm.
Too precise. He's smiling from ear to ear. And they're not far away from the century. The Broncos. Backdoor cut. Reverse. No joy. Good rebound by McIntosh. Pulls it for the three. Money! And butter. Mr. Keenan Gorski. How many times have we said his name from the outside tonight? And he has got 19 points currently. Tried to go for a three-point response. Pump fake. Splits the double team. Good move. Good job, Thomas James.
Yeah, waiting for those stats to pop up for Keenan on his three-point percentage, but they didn't come. Must be up around 80% from the three-point line.
Absolutely. Tries to shake his opponent. Posting up. Jaden. Oh, cut off by Zach McKenzie. Zach McKenzie collects. Heavy bullet pass. No look pass.
Great.
Up and in. That's for Instagram right there. Motion, movement, finish.
Great sight from Elijah there to find Green on the off-balance pass.
And they mean absolute business. The Hume City Broncos. Elijah. Heavy pass. Launches.
Heat check. No good.
No good. Here comes Hart. He got tied up. Couldn't finish the layup. What a rip by Zach McKenzie. Aquaman. Didn't even have to bring out his trident.
Held ball goes the way of possession arrow to the Dragons. Fresh 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Inbound by Crow. Out of bounds.
The heel on those big size 14s. There with another shoe reference. Reeves steps out of bounds.
Zach McKenzie to inbound this. Ricardo time will take it. Back to McKenzie. Outside. Time. Quick pass. Gives it up and puts it away. That's good team basketball as well.
Cameron hasn't been in the game much.
No, he hasn't. I was about to say.
And, able to get his name on the scoreboard there.
Well, Green puts him on the back. Great handles right there. Turnover. Good steal by Lai. McKenzie will try to deny you, but he will give you contact. Ooh, looks like he landed on his wrist.
Landed heavily.
He was just trying to time his block.
Yeah, but Conway did the smart thing and went and found the body, drew the foul.
Yeah, that was smart.
And took the block or the rejection opportunity that McKenzie was hunting out of the equation.
Sean, sorry, go ahead, man. Sorry.
99 plays 79. That 20-point difference has been restored, but we do have Conway on the free throw line.
Sean Conway. It's his 21st point of the game. Well, this Dragons team can stick with it, stick with their program for a while and develop something. I tell you what, in terms of attitude, I'll give them a 10 out of 10. They threw everything they had against this very talented Hume team, who have not stopped. Time, shoots for three. Yes!
Never looked like missing.
On point, bullseye, they say. Dead point, pinpoint accuracy.
That's his second triple.
Working on Coleman, drives on Coleman, kick to the corner. Lai kicks. Almost a steal, well protected by Lai. Poke for the steal. Here they come, off a turnover. Flies to the rim and lays it up and in.
29 for Green.
Kavion Green, like my partner said, Owen Peach, 29 points, one shy of 30. Good cut, nice pass, but couldn't finish. Time. He's been very, very good today for his third consecutive triple, but couldn't get that to go down. Transition, down the middle. Dragons attack with a layup, and rims around and drops in, and they'll get the extra coming up soon.
Yeah, there was I thought I saw the chicken wing get.
The chicken wing, I love that.
Yeah, the chicken wing came out there, I thought. But he's been assessed a ticky-touch hands foul. I think that went against Time. No, probably Coleman. And there's the three-point play complete. 20 points is the difference back again.
McKenzie handling it well.
He fancies himself as a bit of a point guard now.
Yeah. Well, that's what the 3x3 game will do to you. On the turn, hook shot, couldn't hit. Swing, corner, McKenzie, corner pocket three. In and out. 4.5 minutes to go. The Broncos almost there. Trying to play defense from the mid-range shot. Nice by Sean Conway.
Yeah, he's held his own tonight. He's got a double-double, 27 and 11 rebounds.
Long three, hits the iron, couldn't get that to go down. And they're just slowing it right down. Here's Mr. Hart, who's been one of the best players today. Drives on McIntosh, passes to the corner. Hit the side iron, and I just feel at the moment that the Dragons, I mean, full effort, full credit to them for their effort, but taking a lot of rush shots.
Yeah, they look exhausted now.
They're gassed, mate.
Yeah, Conway's played 27 minutes, hasn't had that much of a break. He'll probably get close to 30 minutes for the game as McKenzie muscles his way through for 24 points, 4 rebounds, and a couple of other stats.
Well, he absolutely dismantled that Dragons defense. Too slow. Look at McKenzie straight to the commentator's box. And this man is relentless. And Ricardo Time telling him, chill, bro. We're home. We don't need any more drama today.
No. 20 points is a good lead. Just take it.
It looks like the referee agreed with us when I just said no drama, please.
That's why we're in the business. That's why we're here.
Time. Sidestep three. No go. Tried to collect the rebound, but lost the handle. And it will be Matthew Hart to get this going. 3:25 to go. A big, healthy lead for the Broncos. Middle cut, up! And collects the foul as he went upstairs. Pushing foul, 2 shots.
With Jaden and Nake is in for his first minutes of the game. He's picked up his first foul there.
Sean Conway, as Owen has alluded to several times in this game, he has been the bright spark for the Dragons team. 27 points today, 3 assists, 1 steal. And one man who I'm hoping to come on is Noah DeBortley, my good friend.
Yeah, there's been a bit of, I think Zach's been split open on
the head. On the head, is it?
Yeah.
He was touching his head. I thought he had like something in his hair or something, but
there's a little bleeding, and I did see the incident. It was incidental, but I think he's had his back up a little bit all game, and I think this has tipped him over the edge. He's now been assessed a couple of technical fouls, I believe, or at least one. And now a timeout has...
Yeah, well, timeout. I think this is a nice timeout for both teams just to get a bit of a check on the game. Even though, no disrespect, Hume have got this.
Yeah. 18 points, the game is out of hands. But, and it probably won't come down to head-to-head or anything like that, but percentage is also a play in this league. You need to have a good percentage to get a good ranking coming into finals.
Well, while we're on the timeout, Owen, can we just have a look at the other scores from around the other courts? Just be interesting to see. There was a few teams playing this Sunday. And Melbourne Uni, that was last night. No, there was Wyndham 129, Shepparton 92.
Huge win by, or potential win by Wyndham there.
Yeah, well,
we're not sure exactly where it is up to, but we probably think it's finished.
Shepparton played quite well last night against RMIT. I called that game, but they were just rushing, and they had too many turnovers in that game.
Yeah.
So, but you know, I mean, they always were clamping on the heels of RMIT, but RMIT, Matt Spencer, and
the other
Lewis Agon, and also DJ Darnell Hoskins Jr. were electric. And a big game by Josh O'Henry.
Yeah, the other game that's been played today is between Bellarine and Pakenham, and Bellarine are 4 points ahead at this stage, or possibly finish that game. Winners by 4.
Well, Bellarine just changed their head coach.
Wow.
Yep, so a bit of restructuring.
And Conway's just notched up his 31st point.
What a move. And as he tried to get to the rim, he was fouled.
Kevion Green, another recipient of a trip to the free throw line. 106-90. That's going to be third foul on Reeves, who's got 13 points and 5 rebounds.
Bricks that shot.
I said Green was going for a 30-point game, and he'll make this to, and be maybe taken out. No, he'll get his 30th point. 12 from 15 from the three-point line, and 60% from the field. 9 of 15 shooting.
Dribbling between the legs, shoots for 3. Off target, time with the rebound. The timely rebound. The stop and the pop. And he was fouled in the process. That was a rugby barge right there.
I just don't think he could slow himself down. Was DeBortley there.
And Elijah Safa Leopolu at the line. And he's got 12 points today, 6 rebounds, 4 assists.
He's quietly accrued his 12th, 13th, or maybe 14th point today.
That's 14 points, like you said. Owen.
Yeah, he's got 6 rebounds and 4 assists too, so good contribution from Elijah as well, the captain.
Tries right at Mackenzie and gets it over Mackenzie. Well done. Time with the cross. Time in the lane. Time tied up. Oh, he beats that he dismantles and opens that triple team with a can opener.
I'm going to do the pun thing now too, and he took his time to get through through that defense.
Well, he had enough time to buy a Broadbrinder's can opener.
Yeah.
In Brody. DeBordley. No, DeBordley. Trying to guard Time, which is probably the toughest assignment. Takes flight. Lays it up and in. Kavion Green. He's definitely our player of the game. Collects. Thought about the cross court. Good steal by Noah McKenzie. Heavy pass. Attacks. Put back. No. It is going everywhere and to the children.
The juniors get a touch of the game ball. Kavion Green has a seat. He's going to be done for the night. 27 minutes, 32 points.
Yeah, I would reserve him if I was at this big lead. You know, you don't want any injuries.
That's right.
You got a big game next weekend and before the public holidays and the long weekend and the rest. Hart working on Time. Hart. Time with the switch. Hart takes it to the rack. And it will be 2 shots for Mr. Matthew Hart. 18 points for Hart. 80% from the field. Wow.
Yeah. Player of the game honors. Yeah, there's obviously Green's got his 32 points, but Conway has the only double-double of the night. He's got 31 points and 11 rebounds, but he's going to be on the losing team.
Knocks both shots in to try to make the scoreboard as respectable as they can. Can they get to the century mark before the end of this game? They've got 90 seconds to do it. Mackenzie turns, hook, and hits. Good job, Noah McKenzie. He's the quiet achiever, Noah McKenzie. In the lane, pump fake, leans in, banks it in. Is very, very good for Sean Conway. He's also got over 30 points, 31 points to be exact. Stuck, drive, press. Goes and attacks. Good block.
Blocked
good
by
defense.
Reeves. Good help defense across the key there.
Hart to the corner. Hart, he should shoot it. Takes the Hardy shot. No good. Looked like a kick ball. That should have been a kick ball.
No. It wasn't kicked. It was just touched into the foot.
That's why Owen Peach is our analyst, breaking it down. Over the top. Disrupted by Mackenzie. Drives the lane. Downhill. Yes.
Oh, nice finish, bro.
Very, very good finish.
With Jayan Yake.
Has Time, spots up and hits.
Hart. He's on fire. He's on fire.
A little bit too late, though, my friend.
75% from the field, 23 points.
An easy basket there for Noah McKenzie, who's going to
racking up some trash minutes and trash points.
So the final score right here. The Dragons have stopped and waved the white flag and rescinded. The Hume City Broncos, the home team, will get a big, big win over the Camberwell Dragons, 121-99. The leading scorer in this game is Mr. Green, Kavion Green, with 32 points. Actually, for the Broncos, 32 points. And for the Dragons, Mr. Sean Conway with 33 points. The rebound leader for this game is also Conway with 13 rebounds. Assists, Conway, he's dominated across the board.
Yeah,
across the columns.
He really only had a little bit of support from Hart with 23 and 6. Try to do it himself. And this is still a team game. And, Conway was never going to be able to take the Dragons to victory on his own today. And, 20 points. 22 points, the margin in the end. A fitting way for Hume to, eke out that margin throughout the game and get a convincing win in the end.
Yeah, but look at the margin, and 22 points that the Dragons lost by, 21 turnovers they committed. That was the hurting point for the Dragons.
Yeah, look, it was a combination of their inexperience, combination of poor ball security, and pressure from the Broncos as well. I think I think they played to their standard. I think they've got a long way to go. They need a couple more options. And a bit more experience under their belt.
Well, let's just have a look at the ladder there, Owen, and see where everything stands. Hopefully it's been...
I don't think it'll be updated just yet.
It hasn't been recalibrated and updated just yet, but
we'll be able to...
Yeah, but the way it stands, Keysborough, even before the game, Keysborough was 1, Hume was
So they'll be actually, Hume City will go ahead.
Yeah, they should.
On percentage. With a better percentage of probably around about 120%.
Yep.
And the same record, so they'll have a record of 9-1 as well. Camberwell, they're going to fall to 3-8.
At the bottom of the table, well, not the super bottom of the table, but they're third last at the moment. Blackburn are last, followed by Wyndham, and then Melbourne University in the middle of the pack. RMIT, Pakenham, Shepparton. So, again, early days yet. It is a long season, like Owen said, but we're just going to leave it there, everyone. The final score right here, it is the Hume City Broncos, 121. The Camberwell Dragons, 99. For me, Ben Ibrahim, and Owen Peach, and everybody here at the Hume City Broncos, we say thank you for watching this broadcast. Enjoy this, share this, share the highlights. You're watching BigV Basketball Championship. Take care, everyone, and until we see you next time, stay safe.